Hi guys, Victoria here. Happy Monday. Thank you for joining me. It's so nice to have so many of your comments and questions, and I do like to answer them, so please do ask me anything and I will give you an honest answer, and hopefully an answer from my experience as a therapist. So today I want to talk about being. And I know that sounds like quite a broad topic, but I'd like it to bring it right down for you. And if we can really centre ourselves and be, then not much else matters. And I'll explain. So the vital question, who am I, springs to mind. A lot of us ask that question, even subconsciously. Some people travel the world, like the famous Alchemist book, trying to find ourselves, trying to find the meaning of life. And actually, the alchemist found it right back in his own backyard many years later, having travelled the world. And maybe that's a good lesson for us. Maybe we don't need to carry on looking. We've got who am I right here. So for instance, if I ask myself, who am I can say I'm female, I'm in my 50s, I'm a mother, I wear lots of hats, I'm a therapist, I work, I have daughters and a husband and a family beyond that. And lots of things are important to me, like they would be for you. So family, the essence of life, and making sure that you get all of those essential parts of life into every day. So I like to go outside every day for as long as possible. Maybe a walk, maybe a cycle, maybe gardening, or simply sitting and observing and trying to absorb myself in nature and just become as one. It is hard without a phone, without anyone to talk to, just to absorb. So who am I? So I'm also happy, and I also have aspects to my life that are more tricky, more difficult to deal with, maybe some personalities, maybe things I don't want to do in my day. And so when we say who am I could also say I am depressed, or I am moody, or I am joyful, or I am a good sleeper, I am a good mother. And all of these things are really good. They maybe describe me on that day. You could also describe yourself with the colour of your eyes, the colour of your hair, your skin tone, what clothes you wear, what you choose to do in your day, what music you listen to. All of these things express ourselves, okay? So that's the vehicle for sharing who is inside. And the hats we wear, if you like, that's another vehicle. Those are all, to some extent, choices. So who am I is actually right down deep inside. It's the person who tells you whether something is right or wrong. It's that feeling of instinct and intuition. I talk to a lot of my clients about intuition, and it's something that I think everyone has very powerfully, but it's just whether we listen to it or not. And the more that we do actually sit back and be quiet and have some of that stillness I've talked about, the more we can tune into our intuition, and that will lead us to who we are. So stillness and intuition. In other words, you're tapping into that essence of who you are. Meditation is a beautiful way of reaching that point, and prayer. You know, some people ask me whether I have a faith, and it's really interesting question. I have a strong faith. I was brought up a Christian, so if you like, that's another question we can ask ourselves, you know, when we wear our hats. What religion or what faith do we have? And I go to church. I enjoy being in the presence of other people praying and in a church environment. But more than that, I enjoy being in stillness, meditating, and I feel that I am in the presence of something far bigger than us mere human beings. And perhaps that's God, and perhaps that is this beautiful connection with nature and the world, the sun, the earth, and the heavens. And I'm just discovering that for myself. It's a beautiful journey. I would recommend anyone to do a meditation course. And should you choose to take that journey, maybe you'll discover more of who you are. So it's a good question. Who am I? And I know who I am. I know who I am. I'm really pleased with who I am. I'm very content, and I'm very lucky that I have a good life, good people around me, and I am definitely invested in those people. I try and share my experience and techniques that I've learnt over the many, many years. I seem to have done another course every year, whether it's in therapy or associated, for instance, a meditation course. And I'm enjoying sharing that knowledge in order to try and bring a little healing to everyone that I have any contact with, be it through YouTube, be it in person, and these days, be it virtually. So thank you very much for joining me, and I want you to just think about who you are over the next few days and maybe meditate on it and find out, tap into that beauty, that amazing wow that is you deep inside. We all have these amazing qualities. So I'd like to take you through a short visualization. If you'd like to close your eyes briefly and take a couple of inhalations. And now visualize you are sitting on a beach. It is a pebble beach, and you're looking out to sea, and the sun is going down, just touching the top of the horizon at the sea. And you feel in contact with nature, you're listening to the waves. And you feel your hands are buzzing, the top of your head is buzzing, like this vibration and connection with nature and the essence of who you are. And now you feel around you and visualize you're holding a pebble, and you open your eyes on this beach and you see that the pebble is named with one of your qualities. And you breathe that in and you recognize, yes, this is one of my qualities. And you feel again around you, pick up another smooth pebble, and you recognize another quality on another pebble. Maybe it's creativity, maybe it's imagination, maybe it's fun, maybe it's ingenuity, maybe it's compassion. And now you feel around, and more you'll feel more and more pebbles, more and more qualities of you. This is the essence of you, all of your qualities. And you stand up and you walk to the edge of the sea, and you slowly throw one into the sea, and then another and another, and you throw them as far as you can, and you're sharing your qualities with others. You're sharing them as far and wide as you can reach. You realize your qualities and you're able to share. And this enlightenment brings you from a state of unknowing to a state of knowing yourself, and the confidence in being able to share yourself. And the first person you should share that with is yourself. The enlightenment that, yes, I do have these qualities. I am compassionate. I am an engineer. So bring yourself back to the thought, I am. And at the end of the day, if we can only be, just be, I am, then that is enough. That is enough. So say to yourself, I am enough. I am enough how I am and who I am. And if you were to just meditate on the thought, I am, and feel your presence physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all of these parts of you are. They are because you exist. How powerful that is. How amazing. So thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to come to you next week, but instead of Enlightenments, I'm going to be answering some of your questions on previous playlists, and I'm going to be adding to some of those playlists from before. So for instance, you've been asking for more videos about feet, whether it's reflexology, massage, issues with the feet, and I do have some things to share, so I would like to post another video on that playlist about feet. And there are other things, other questions you've asked. So please do ask on this chat whether you'd like further explanation or subjects talked about. Thank you for joining me. Happy Monday. See you soon.